Trevor, if I wanted to catch up to FNAF lore, and the most I knew was from, like, the third game, like, up to that, like, how long do I have?
I'd tell you don't do it, is what I would tell you. It's not worth your time. It will only bring you pain and suffering. And if your intent to catch up is to make you well-informed for the movie, I am extremely confident that the knowledge of the first 3 games, hell, probably the knowledge of just the first game will be enough.
Fair enough.
Brooks,
Why, does it get bad?
You have
Is
no...
there time travel?
Brooks,
Is there time travel, yes or no?
Yes.
Bro,
no.
Freddy goes back in time.
Brooks, you need to understand the context. It's so... There's a ball pit, right? And when you jump in the ball pit...
Time traveling ball pit? Wait, hold on a second. Whoa. I have to play Five Nights at
back
Freddy's.
in time.
No, Trevor, I will not start this commentary and not until I see the fucking time traveling ball pit. Alright.
And the best part, Brooks, is that that's not even the worst thing that happened in later FNAF lore, but we don't have the time to get into all of it, so... What's this? Brooks has magically appeared after being absent for the first thing we watched today? You know what that means.
Hello?
It's time for us to watch the live-action version of a good Disney movie, and probably lose many more brain cells.
It's better because it's realistic.
Shut up, Brooks.
And it's longer too.
Keep that in mind as you watch for this movie.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Waffles also randomly appeared, by the way. We almost forgot.
Yeah, well, I mean, but we don't care about that. That's fine. Waffles is okay.
Yeah, whatever.
That's alright.
We don't talk about Waffles.
Pancakes, though. Oh.
About Waffles.
So, just to keep it nice and brief, let's refresh. What's everyone's knowledge of this terrible remake going into it?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I know about this remake are 2 things. 1, it's shit. And 2, there's a concentration camp in the special thanks of the credits.
Wait, is there actually?
Yes, Brooks.
I thought that was like...
No.
I thought that was like a conspiracy or something.
It's in the credits of the movie.
Bro, no way.
Add it to the pile! Why not? Chuck it in there.
There's so much controversy surrounding this movie in Disney, and it's just, oh my god.
30 minutes!
So, Waffles, what do you know?
You must master your inner chi.
Alright, Brooks, what do you know?
I've seen the first one, and apparently now I know there's a concentration camp in the credits. That's it. Yep.
I guess I'm next, huh? So I know 2 things. 1, the thing that everyone just mentioned, and 2, the Rotten Tomatoes score. Specifically, the audience score of 47%.
So that's honestly like higher than I expected.
Yeah?
If you're talking about higher than you expected, what about the critic score of 72%?
Wow. It must not be that horrible.
Hey, Brooks, we don't know yet. We haven't seen it yet. We gotta watch it for ourselves.
Yeah, you know, they must know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta be kind of smart, you know?
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes is infamous for having only the best percentages.
They do it for a living, you know?
Yeah, don't worry, guys. This movie has to be good. It's 30 extra goddamn minutes.
It also
30
costs
more
$30
minutes?
extra to watch on Disney+.
Why? Why is Disney pillaging everything for me? Time and money? What else are they gonna steal? My brain cells?
And the best part about the extra 30 minutes is that they actually removed things, because the 3 things I know about Mulan, because unlike the other remakes we've watched, I've never seen this one. I stubbornly refused to watch it up until this point.
We're all jumping in the shit-filled ball pit blind.
I know the Mushu's been removed. I know that there's no musical numbers, so they took out extra...
Wait, the dragon?
Yes.
Bro.
So
he's like the best character.
They removed content, and somehow it's still longer.
No!
I mean, what percent of this movie is slow motion?
I guess we'll find out. But the last thing I know is something that Waffles already alluded to, which is involving chi. That we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So, the one last thing I want to say before we press play is I just want to call out, it's been fixed now, but when this movie, set in China, came out on Disney Plus in 2020, there was no option on Disney Plus for Chinese audio or Chinese subtitles. And I just find that really, really funny. Disney is always at the top of their game when it comes to everything that they do.
Another thing I know is that the last time we saw a Disney remake that had extra content thrown in, it consisted of a rolling ball of shit.
Let's see what
my hopes aren't exactly
I guess
the
I
highest.
should say, I guess I should speak now. I know a little bit more than everyone else in this call does, because I've watched a couple reviews like a couple years ago. 2, 3, I guess. I guess I can summarize it like this. Take the original movie, remove all good aspects about it, and turn all of its bad aspects and up them to like 20, and you get this. And then add a bunch of shit.
Let's find out what that's gonna look like. On the count of 3, is everyone ready to play?
Unfortunately,
Wait,
I
how
am
the
ready to
fuck
play.
did... Wait, hold up.
You have Disney Plus! Waffles! I don't even need to hear what you're gonna say. You have Disney Plus! My answer will be the same either way. You have Disney Plus! Boot it up!
But he's in Parsec and he still can't watch it!
Are you kidding me?
But he literally disconnected himself.
I thank you for extending my lifespan for a few more minutes, but on the other hand, you have Disney Plus, Waffles!
Okay, let's try that again. Is Waffles reconnected?
Yes. Someone is connected to my PC.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh,
all right.
Mulan 2020.
Oh, Disney logo jump scare.
It's uniquely themed. Yeah, it's styled after the movie itself.
Yeah, it's styled after the
yeah.
movie, as in it's shit. Really, really faithful to the movie, I must
A
admit.
lot of mountains.
Yeah, a lot of shit. Those aren't mountains. Gugonic, you don't want to know.
Something else that's worth I mentioned after we stopped recording the first movie. We're all pretty much in agreement that the Aladdin remake so far was better than the Lion King remake by a
By
appreciable margin.
a couple football fields.
And that we also believe it lines up with the original animated movies and that Aladdin is better than the Lion King. And we all came to the conclusion that Mulan was the weakest of the 3. So if it's a 1-to-1 parallel for the remakes, does that also mean that we're going to get the worst one with this too?
I'm sorry, but can we repeat that line? The movie just go, this is just a new interpretation of the story. You can't criticize it.
There have been many tales of the great warrior Mulan, but ancestors, this one is mine.
Just a different interpretation.
Well, I mean, they're correct in that if strictly comparing it as this, it didn't do things exactly the same as the original. Is
Dude,
incorrect.
this looks like Minecraft right now. It literally looks like Minecraft.
As long as it's consistent with itself, that in and of itself isn't an accurate criticism, but I guess it depends on exactly what they do.
Hold up, Trevor. Have you mastered your inner chi?
No, I haven't, which unfortunately means that
have.
Unfortunately, that means that I will never be good enough as anybody else, which is a very inspiring message to send to people. I'm sure.
My inner chi has allowed me to fly like a monkey. Chicken.
Gotta keep one jump ahead of the chicken.
Last of Us Part 2 reference. You gotta get all the images back in the thing.
Why would the chicken ever want to come back to Mulan 2020? This chicken is like, get me out of this movie!
He's just desperately running away from this terrible film. Why are we chasing a chicken?
Ran away, I guess.
I need to find the nearest exit.
Wow!
What is it?
Wait.
It's been 2 minutes and I already want to purge out my
Oh my
eyeball.
god, get him!
Why?
I'm running over this.
But she just.
Those were some cuts.
She just.
What were those cuts?
I don't know.
Oh,
She,
uh-oh.
oh, okay, so
No!
she's dead now.
Well, dead.
What? What? No!
You could see the wires. You know, they weren't there.
I can literally, is this like some fucking Blues Big City Adventure shit where you can see the harness?
Already?
Yeah, so we had problems with the original movie's action, but get ready for some shit.
Yeah, get ready for the chicken. You ain't seen nothing yet, but oh!
It's been 3 minutes!
But you see, Trevor, you can't claim that it isn't explained how it works because the wire is on screen.
Yeah, but Trevor, we do need 30 extra minutes of chicken.
Why would So
That's a surprise tool that will help us later.
The chicken?
not only is it just from a perspective of the action that how the hell did she even do that superhuman bullshit, but also it was edited so choppily that I could barely even follow what was going on.
That cinematography looks very jank. Also, they added a sister character. Let's see what they do with that.
What man will want to marry a girl who flits around rooftops chasing chickens?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
what guy would want to marry a
Okay.
girl who has like literal superpowers on rooftops?
Yeah. Who can summon the random wires out of thin air and use them to go down?
And also, yeah, dude,
Were they discussing her powers yet, or is they discuss that here?
they're
No.
discussing the chicken.
Well, I guess they'll discuss it here, actually.
Your chi is strong, Mulan.
Okay, there it is.
Midichlorians.
Oh no. Dude, am I gonna have to lump chi in with despair and words that we don't talk about?
You guys are obviously mad
yeah,
that you guys just haven't mastered your inner chi yet.
So let's just make it perfectly clear. This is one of the things I knew about the movie in advance, is that they've fundamentally shifted the core identity of the story as from taking it from a kid who grows up to actually prove she's just as strong as everybody else and trains and works her ass off to accomplish that. They've changed that story from somebody who was just born special with the powers of a god or a phoenix or whatever bullshit. And it's like, that's not empowering. That's not inspiring for someone to watch this and be like,
don't worry, women. You can make a difference so long as you have magic fucking powers.
and if you're not born special, then guess I'll die. Like, imagine being a young girl watching this, and you're like, oh no, the other kids in school are smarter or stronger or more athletic than me. I guess I'm worthless because I wasn't born as special as they are. Like, I can't.
I guess they had more chi.
No, a kid's not watching this movie, Trevor. A kid has standards, you know.
You can't relate to someone who's just born what the
yeah, that was
blurry jump scare, I guess.
Yeah,
that was very weird.
They're fusing together. They didn't have the CGI to do it, so they just showed.
Yeah, they ran out of budget, so they just moved.
They did shadow puppets.
Anyway, remember the beginning of the original movie? How that was amazing at setting the tone.
They flipped it around. In the original, they introduced the villain to establish the tone and the threat, or then they show you the hero. Here, then in reverse, they show Mulan being a superhero, and then they show you the villain. And
They already started.
I think that might be plural.
This is already true to the original character. It's just replanning introductions. All follow in line.
Oh wow, great!
Also, I need to let my cover blow through the wind.
Anyway,
remember how they scaled the wall? By the way,
this looks like a Minecraft super flat world.
Oh.
What?
You're right, but I'm
okay.
Trevor, now that you mention it, though, most old Disney Renaissance movies started by introducing the world before the main character.
Yeah, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
There's a reason why that's so effective. What?
Oh my god! Run up straight up, run up walls, apparently.
What's the camera doing?
Why? Whoa! Slow down, calm the what the fuck is why?
That's not Dutch angle, that's a Netherlands angle.
Okay, can the editor chill out, please?
Dude, the editor has like seen one too many chickens, Trevor. Editor, what?
We have all these clips. How many should we use? All of them.
CeeLo Green, is that you?
So the first thing I was gonna call out as a problem is that they can just run up the goddamn wall, so
yeah.
I guess there's no point of having castles now.
Spider-Man.
But then, after they immediately undercut that by having it cut between 50 different shots in the span of like 4 seconds.
My citizens slaughtered. This soldier is the only survivor.
I'm sorry, every costume in Disney live action remakes is literally just fucking Party City.
Did they just
dub him over? Maybe?
Their leader calls himself Bori Khan.
I killed Bori Khan.
It is his son.
What? Then it didn't. Why didn't you just say it was his son?
Just a magical son? Dude, Von Karma is coming.
But why didn't he introduce him as his son then? And also, why did we come from the middle of the battle to immediately to the aftermath?
What? Yeah, everyone died. The end.
It is forbidden to use the power of chi in destructive ways.
Oh no, it is forbidden. How dare they do something that is forbidden?
No, they banned the main character. What are we gonna do now?
Well, actually, it's interesting you say that. Apparently, they told him a lot, you gotta hide your chi, and apparently chi is this big, bad, destructive force you can't use. But she
Specifically women.
If it is banned here, and if it's the big doo-doo bad, then why was there no consequences when she clearly used her chi powers in the opening scene to pull off that acrobatic chicken garbage?
The only reason I can think of that might make sense is that they're more strict about it in the actual nearness of the emperor. But yeah,
I think they just didn't thought about it.
That's what I think. But I'm trying to make any sense of it. But that seems like a reason.
I think the best reason to explain that is because it's Mulan.
What?
Oh my god.
What's with these magic birds?
Hello, I am now a bird.
This is put together in such a bizarre order.
Yeah, it's put together really shit, I think is the word you were looking for.
Okay, so like 12 minutes have passed. I feel like things actually happened by this point in the original story.
Yeah, by the original movie, we were like a quarter of the way done.
Remember what you want. A place for your power.
Oh, god damn it. Can we stop? Can we stop? doing the thing.
Just say everything about the characters. Just exposit everything about the characters.
You see, my motivation is to get rid of the chi being illegal, which will probably be the final solution of the movie.
It's not even that. It's worse than that. It's someone else going, don't you remember all your character motivations? Let me remind you.
Yeah, aren't you that guy who had this backstory growing up at this one place and then had an evil quest to do this thing? Like, come on, aren't you that guy? Looks at the camera.
That's a lot of motion blur, background blur, but okay then.
Oh, this looks like gas station security camera footage.
Oh.
Those animals look real.
Oh, it's get it? Because it's the dual rabbit metaphor from the original Ballad of Mulan.
Yeah, what a neat reference.
Except that doesn't work at this point of the story because it only makes sense thematically at the end.
Two rabbits running side by side. I think one was a male.
And now we have to spell it
out.
Oh
my
god.
That
was indeed a reference to the thing.
Shut up! But you don't stop doing that. You can't. If you're gonna spell out the theme of the point of that reference, don't do it before it's relevant to the story.
I mean, they also spelled out the entire motivation of Scar in the Lion King remake. It's not the first time they did this.
I don't care.
And I'm not saying that makes it better. I'm just mentioning it because it's a recurring thing, apparently.
But it's actually worse here because it doesn't. That specific metaphor only works if it happens at the end of the story because it's the male and female rabbit running alongside each other. That's the whole point. Putting it here doesn't mean anything.
It's a metaphor.
Maybe they're trying to foreshadow.
Yes, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, foreshadow. You know, Spike Chunsoft style.
I don't know, man. I think that Spike Chunsoft would actually be more
editing.
What?
That Requiem for a Dream ass editing.
This is the ultimate art form.
That item just teleport onto the table. That's the key power.
Hey, I recognize that melody.
Yeah, we won't have the songs, but we sure will reincorporate the melodies into our soundtrack.
Don't worry, we'll have the main character sneeze over the melody.
And we'll also make sure we pad the movie by showing them actually get the makeup put on them. Slowly. Painfully.
Does this need to be in the movie?
Again, we recorded all of these shots. We gotta use them all. That's the editor's mind.
There's a phrase called "you gotta kill your darlings." No matter how much you love a shot or a line or anything like that in a creative field, if it doesn't service the story, cut it. I know it sucks.
Well, if that was the case, then this would just be like a minute.
That's a very dark way to put it.
Yeah, I also like the other saying. It goes something along the lines of "Don't make Mulan 2020."
Just don't make these remakes. Just don't.
Just don't do it.
Look at my face. What am I feeling? I have no idea.
Self-awareness?
I was about to say that does seem somewhat emblematic of the level of acting in this movie so far. Not that that should surprise you.
Wait, hold on a sec, Trevor. There's acting in this movie?
Oh, we just cut here. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Didn't the mother say that the matchmaker already found her a match?
Yeah.
The matchmaker has found you an auspicious match.
Then what's the point of this whole scene?
Why are we using the scene?
The whole point of the scene when the original was for the matchmaker to assess her future wife skills or whatever bullshit. But if she's already if she's already been matchmade with someone, then there's no point in having this. Also, if it's only supposed to be Mulan, then why is the sister here?
Oh no!
Because the sister hates spiders, and we need a spider to come.
Oh, is that why?
Yes.
What?
Is something wrong?
No, madam.
Just say there's a spider here.
Are you kidding me?
It's not like you brought in the bug like in the original.
Yeah, like that was.
There's a random spider here.
It's a critical part of the original that Cricky the Cricket actually came with Mulan. This is literally a spider that just descended from the ceiling. But hey, maybe that's what happens when you cut the goddamn cricket from the movie because you want it to be realistic or whatever.
Yeah, crickets don't exist in real life.
Yeah, much like that opening scene. Very realistic.
Yeah. That lady turning into a bird, very realistic.
Dude, when they ran up the walls, I'm sure that happened.
That really is why she... Oh, that looks wild!
Everything went flying!
Okay.
I believe I can
Are you gonna
fly.
catch all
I believe I
can... Come on! No!
Magic chi!
No.
It's magic chi.
What the hell is this? What do you mean? What? Remember
That was useless.
Oh my
Trevor,
god.
can you explain to me? Oh, and it just conveniently
covers up so it's not even her fault.
Yeah, it's literally not her fault. In fact,
you
she actually
told
tried
her to do it!
She literally tried to save the situation by catching all the things.
Dishonored to to the Hua family. They have failed to raise a good daughter.
It's not Mulan's fault. It's the sister's fault.
My God.
And the sister wasn't even supposed to be there. It makes no sense for...
You understand? Mulan is too perfect. We have to make Mulan perfect. So we had to make a new character.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like no, it's like Mephiles. It's like this is all the bad qualities of the main character. It's just a dark clone of them.
Yeah, it's literally just all their emotional baggage into it.
Oh, and we're immediately cutting to this scene?
What?
Citizens, we are under attack.
My brain cells are under attack.
Oh, and again, she clearly demonstrates her chi in front of everybody in that room, and no one cares. Why does she need to hide it if no one gives a shit?
Wait, what is chi? What
For
is...
this specific scene, you could
It's the
argue
Force.
that it's because everyone was panicking and everything was going wrong, so no one paid attention, but yeah.
They clearly were paying attention if they were gonna blame Mulan for everything that happened. They're like, oh, you caught all the things and then they fell. Oh, I guess it's all your fault then.
Wait, did they actually say that?
They said dishonor on the family and you failed to raise a good daughter, and Mulan's taking
Remember
the
in
shame.
the original when he struggled to walk?
But to answer your question, Brooks, chi is just like magic midichlorians.
Oh wait, actually, glad you brought it up, Avert, because...
Oh, that
yes, we will enlist this guy that clearly just fell right in front of us.
Also,
makes
that
sense.
looked really not... That looked completely
Yeah, that
fake.
fall, that
That
fall
looks
is
really
like...
real. Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa!
You know what
That's
the-
like a
you know what?
all you're missing is the cartoon slipping sound effect.
They know that he's faking it, so they're still gonna enlist.
That makes this army look really incompetent.
But how can you fight?
It's...
Incredibles 2 moments?
You are the daughter. Learn your place.
Yes, I'm older and more intelligent, therefore I am correct.
That's like the line, but without the proper build-up.
Or, they skipped the whole conversation. They skipped right to the payoff.
Yeah.
It was a gradual escalation of tension in the original that led to the payoff of him yelling at her, saying, I know my place, it's time you learn yours. Here they skipped that and they just went,
You are the daughter.
Again, the acting is just terrible across the board.
Yeah, but even then, I think Mulan is, like, especially bad. The movie made fun of itself with that line.
Dude, my school play had better acting.
Yeah, I don't want to understate it. In the original, Mulan actively made the situation worse with decisions she made and actions she took. In this movie, she did nothing but try to fix the plate
She's
situation.
too perfect.
And yet still, it's not...
The Phoenix, you remember?
Yes, I remember explaining the thing you explained like 20 minutes ago. I'm not a moron.
Actually, yes, 20 minutes.
This movie has no sense of rolling with the momentum of a scene.
Or direction.
Because in the original, it was the dinner scene seamlessly connected into Mulan overlooking the situation with her father, and then that led into her leaving, and it was a very gradual pace, but also the momentum of the scene that was built up at the dinner table was carried through the rest of the scenes. Here we have really flat, massive spike at the dinner thing, and then back down to flat with this drawn-out conversation. None of this is all unnecessary.
My honor to sacrifice for the Emperor.
If I were your son, you wouldn't have to.
If I were your son, you wouldn't have to. You know, subtlety. Like, let's just say, she's gonna pretend to be his son. Like, thanks, film. I wouldn't come to that conclusion just seeing her later disguise herself.
Is the sister literally only going to be in this movie because she needed to be in that room? Is that her entire contribution to the film?
Yes. Yes.
Wow, that is shockingly bad.
Shocking? How is that shocking?
Yeah, I think that's the best part.
Because so far, none of the other remakes have invented a character specifically to shield flaws from another character. We haven't sunk to that low until now.
Yeah, this is a new territory.
Every remake so far has done some new form of bullshit.
Yeah, every time you think you've hit rock bottom, turns out that there's an extra void underneath. You end up in the shadow realm.
She's summoning the power of Zack Snyder.
And the power of reflecting on nothing.
She just has the why?
Where did you get that?
Why? Why would you cut this?
Oh yeah. By the way, do you remember that they showed an entire scene where she got dressed up and they schminked her face and everything? And now we skip to this where we don't need to see this. That's apparently
That's
not
what I'm saying.
important.
They cut out. They just. Oh my god!
Oh, and it cuts today. Oh my.
Hooray!
I mean, not that it doesn't make sense, you know, but visually, it takes place at night.
Wow, look how heartbroken he is at the fact that his daughter ran off to go fight in the...
my daughter might die. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, boo-hoo.
Can you summon a singular emotion, please? Oh, wait, now it's raining?
Where'd the
was it
rain
not just
come
a sunny day?
Why didn't we
just use,
I guess
did we use the power of chi to summon the rain?
Okay,
Now it's not raining? Wait, where'd the rain go? It was raining for
we are just jumping like from point to point.
We need to slow the hell down. Oh, and now we're just... What the fuck is going on?
What is the Earth doing? I just imagine the Earth having like a disco party in space.
How far is this goddamn camp? What the fuck?
What the hell? This is like literally like an entire open world.
All the stylistic presentation of that scene is just gone. We don't see her suit up. We don't have the epic, the stylistic camera shots panning to her cutting her hair and powering up.
We don't have realistic weather.
We don't see her actually tame the horse and seeing the horse doesn't recognize her. We don't see her leave. We cut to her in the armor and then she's gone, and then we cut to the father noticing her she's gone, at which point he just doesn't seem to give a singular shit. And there are the thunderous rainstorm that added a lot more dramatic atmosphere to the scene is gone, except it is there when they randomly cut to him at the altar, when it could have just been raining the whole time.
Oh, don't you love going into blind Disney live-action remakes? Oh.
And then we cut between like 5 different locations. Why did we need to? We could have just cut. Okay, they cut out all the scenes of her suiting up.
God.
But they don't cut to her being just arriving at the camp. They have all this random filler where she's just riding through the landscape.
Pacing, learn it.
Don't understand.
Hey, look, it's Mushu.
Oh,
ooh, look at Phoenix, because we need more emphasizing of the team.
Hey, look, guys, it's Bushu.
Phoenix.
Thanks, Mulan. Thank you. Thanks, Mulan. I never would have noticed.
Oh, that was a
It's
good.
flying through the air. It's red. I'm walking towards it.
What
was the point of that? I hope that the point was the Phoenix guided her, as in she didn't look at that at that.
She summoned the Phoenix with the power of the chi.
Way to go, and decided to just not go there. I guess.
Okay. So
Phoenixes saved my parents' marriage.
Seriously, the editing in this movie, the editing is just abysmal so far.
Yeah, like it's giving Blue's Big City Adventure a run for its money.
And I'm not even talking about just
Wait. Sorry.
What?
Did you say my mother says I'm a good luck charm? Is this supposed to be the replacement for the cricket? What?
Oh,
I'm Cricket. My mother says I was born under an auspicious moon. That is why my mother says I'm a good luck charm.
Stop going halfway. Either commit to having the cricket character or don't. Don't cut this halfway solution. Either commit to having the music or don't. Anyway, the editing. It's not even just about the action where it's 1,000,000 cuts per second for every battle. It's just the way in which they've chosen to order the events of the story and what they've chosen to cut out and what they've chosen to include. It's pathetic.
Indeed.
Also, who released this voice?
I mean, it's not unheard of for men to have less deep voices.
It's serviceable. Unlike her acting. Her acting sucks, but the voice is serviceable.
I don't think it's how deep it sounds. It's something else, but it's really noticeable. Oh, fantastic.
I can tell you from personal experience, this is pretty goddamn accurate to what... Hey, Brooks, remember that place we went to sophomore year? That the team building place we went before the school year started?
Which sophomore?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's basically what this was like.
The room I was in was the slap boxing room.
So yeah, you know from experience that that's alarmingly accurate to what those kinds of environments look like.
It's pretty accurate, yeah. I'll give you that.
I mean, it's true, yeah. Oh, we need a very slow motion shot of her falling asleep.
It's not slow motion, it's just falling slowly.
Oh, and this was also a necessary shot.
Really?
With his dominoes?
Really?
No, it's funny because it's uncomfortable. Why didn't they have that in the original? God, or did they?
They didn't have this unnecessary crap where we see them sleeping and dodging arms.
And now we cut back to her wearing the armor. Oh, no, we're cutting back to her running away?
Oh, what?
What?
Why?
What is editing?
Why?
Who
edited this movie?
What are these time-traveling editors?
Legitimately feels like that was in there by mistake. Like they
consorting with women in any way. Penalty. Death.
What? Did he just say if you interact with women in any way, you sentence to death?
Yes.
Yup, that's exactly what he said.
Dishonesty.
Oh,
okay. I thought I was gonna say death. Dishonor for your cow.
We're going to make men out of every single one of them.
Shut up! Shut up! Do not pilfer from the songs if you're not actually gonna use them.
I want that guy to slice my head off right now.
Oh, I just remembered. There is actually one other thing that I remember about this movie. The director said, in justification of cutting the songs, she said, well, I mean, people don't really tend to break out into song when they're at war, and it's like, excuse me?
But they tend to do this shit?
No, but, like, she's wrong. She's just actually wrong. Apparently, she's never heard of any patriotic anthems or soldier marching songs.
But even if that wasn't the case, you know, do we need to show the clip of the witch turning into a bird? Like, what are you on?
Oh, also I'd like to add, they don't want unrealistic things to be there, such as the dragon. However, they summoned the phoenix out of nowhere, and also they turned her natural ability of being talented at things into magic, which obviously isn't unrealistic.
They just straight up gave her superpowers.
I actually like that guy.
That's the only character who can do good acting. Anyway, let's do a comparison. We're like 35 minutes into this movie. How far were we? 35 minutes in the original movie. Where were we?
I will pull it up right now on my iPad and I'll see.
Also, should we even bother to bring up that the climbing the pole thing was a way better end goal for this montage than like the fucking buckets or whatever?
So interestingly, we're actually not that out of sync. It was 38 minutes in the original that I'll Make a Man Out of You montage. Yes, it feels worse.
You have to keep in mind that they cut everything related to Mushu, so they had to make up for time somehow.
We were matched 28 days ago. Her skin, white as milk.
Get it?
Oh, he's talking about a woman? Uh-oh, you're about to get death penalty.
And by referencing lyrics of better songs that aren't here.
Thought I told you to stop doing this movie, to stop pilfering shit from the songs. What is that?
New profile pic just dropped.
I was about to say, that is a profile picture.
Yeah, Trevor, if you ever make an analysis video on this, you need to use that as the thumbnail.
I don't ever... Right now, I'm pretty content to never watch this movie again for the rest of my life.
Can I also add how I can distinguish any of the characters because they are wearing exactly the same clothing, and the only way to distinguish them is facial recognition, which I do not possess.
That is tough, actually.
They mentioned the donkey, oh my god.
So it seems like they're trying to flesh out her friends, like her soldier buddies, a little bit more here by having them have more conversations. But what's interesting about that is that I currently can't tell you anything about literally any of them because they all act exactly the same. But in the original, all we needed was that first scene where they met each other for the first time, and you could already pinpoint exactly what each one of them was like. It's almost like adding in more scenes to try to flesh them out doesn't inherently mean that you're going to have a more well-rounded character.
Sometimes less.
What do you mean? That's blasphemy.
This guy pulls up and goes.
He's like Jafar in the Aladdin remake.
Time to unleash my chi. Time to unleash my chi powers. The Force! It's literally the Force!
I've activated my superpowers.
That's a lot of spins.
Can you stop cutting?
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
Dude, it's like a Cocomelon video with the cuts.
You gotta do a cut counter in the edited version.
No, I will not do that. I refuse.
Yeah, you will.
Alright, time for attempted murder.
Stop doing that!
Why are there
just
so
keep
many
cutting.
cuts? They just have so many cuts just so you cannot see the bullshit action.
Well, it failed. Anyway.
Dude, these guys have not heard of the dynamic shot.
Dude, this makes me have so much more respect for like one-take action scenes.
What? You what? 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 What do you mean?
Wow.
Go gadgets, kung fu.
Okay, no, all right. Problem one. What happened if he was standing slightly to the right?
Maybe not death, but major injury. Same if she was barely missed that, that kick, and she's like hit the guy in the nuts or something.
Problem two. Just random guy holding the spear exactly behind her in the exact position she needed to be able to kick it up into the air and then do that super bullshit.
Yeah, okay. Trevor, they're hoping you wouldn't notice that. They're hoping you wouldn't notice that because of all the cuts.
Also, does no one care? Like, you'd think the commanding officer would be like,
oh my
what have
God,
you done?
Dude, you just did it. You did superpowers, whatever. Yeah, that's cool.
That, but also I'm more concerned with the attempted murder that she had.
Yeah.
Like, guys, are we not gonna address that? Okay. Interacting with women, death. Trying to murder someone else, that's fine. Sorry. That's chill. That's totally cool.
The scene is really a bit more awkward without Mushu to like relieve the tension. Kind of wish he was here. Then again, kind of glad he's not tainted.
Yeah, no. Do you want CGI Mushu?
Hey, why did they remove him? Was it like offensive or something?
I actually don't know the reasons why. I assume the reason why is because they wanted the movie to be more realistic, and you know, talking dragon isn't realistic. That's cartoony and silly. So.
Oh, but the Phoenix is like
a Phoenix is.
No, see, the Phoenix is cool. Phoenix is chill. Phoenix is like, you know, you can tell me you don't have a Phoenix flying by your window every day. You
wait, and the wall running too, like that Call of Duty Black Ops 3 shit.
In the original, it was abundantly clear where this movie was supposed to take place, and in this movie, they just stubbornly have refused to call the country by its name.
Have they?
No, they haven't mentioned the name once. They refer to it as the Kingdom.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so Brooks, the director I think is actually on record saying that she wanted to try to make a movie that feels more real.
Why does every live-action Disney director have an obsession with making shit real, but they cherry-pick everything?
Oh, also, the montage of them training was condensed into the I'll Make a Man Out of You song number, and it was an inadequate amount of time to show you that they were gradually improving, but also not so much that it drags on for too long, but here it keeps...
Classic Disney movies are master classes of pacing. Live-action remakes make the clock disappear.
For the land we lost to the Empire. For my father who the Emperor killed.
God, this...
Bird cam.
For my father who the Emperor killed. Could you be any more explicit about it if you try?
Yeah, he's like, my father who the Emperor killed. Live bird reaction.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That's literally the exaggerated dialogue we would make up.
Yes, it's like the joke we made in the Lion King.
In the Lion King about Scar, my brother Scar.
Yeah, I will also just randomly press the delete button on nothing.
Decide, hey, this
we noticed that you were using
showing.
If that is what's going to happen, that should have happened seconds after the incident. This meeting should have taken place.
They were tired.
So we noticed that you were able to fly, and we have some questions.
It seems you've been hiding something.
Commander.
I sensed it the moment I met you.
And it took me this long.
It's because they wanted to think that he realized that she's actually a woman.
Yeah, obviously she's powerful. Why do you hide it?
It's illegal.
Why do you hide it?
No, I mean, no. So to be fair, it's illegal for women to use.
But, like, what? That's what he's concerned with, and not the fact she almost murdered...
Yeah, she literally almost murdered a guy using bullshit magic powers.
Hey, if you're able to attempt murder on your... compatriots, that means that you'll have no problem killing the enemy. That's how it works.
I mean, honestly, I'm willing to give him that one because she didn't, and I assume they they think she did it on purpose. She missed on purpose.
Okay,
but like it's still an edgy road.
It would not have mattered if she missed on purpose. Literally, if he was standing 1 millimeter to the right, that would have struck him, and at that velocity, that would have dealt serious damage to him. Accidentally doing something doesn't get you in the clear.
Yeah, oops, I accidentally murdered this guy. It's like his
Stop my eyes.
God,
Stop
the editing.
Tonight like that.
My eyes!
Yeah, it's bad enough that they're cutting that often, but the fact that it's drastically changing the lighting of the scene because it's going from bright-ass morning to pitch black. God, stop!
Literally.
You guys also love all the blurry backgrounds through this entire movie? The amount of blurry...
Focus, but yeah. Okay. That's another melody.
Oh, is she just gonna... Oh my... That's so dumb!
What the
Yeah, she's gonna use... Remember, women, you're able to do whatever you want if you have the magic talent.
But that's not... Okay.
Buy it now.
In the original, she didn't just become stronger arbitrarily. She outthought the problem. She used her wits and intelligence to figure out a solution to get to the top of the pole. Like, she's a problem solver. Her biggest attribute was her abstract thinking and quick-witted problem-solving skills.
Which they introduced within the first 5 minutes.
I like the implication that basically unless you're a manly man and unless you're super strong, you have nothing to contribute. Intelligence, problem-solving, now screw all that. Just, why did they change...
So, the reason why they decided to add the magic element is so that they could do whatever the fuck they wanted with the action. Because they could just say, hey, everyone involved has she, it's fine, they have magic, they can do whatever the fuck they want. But it's at the cost of literally the point of the movie.
Empowering and inspiring messages be damned. We want to have our super magic bullshit. This is...
Uh-oh, connectivity issue.
Oh no.
Don't worry, Waffles, you're not missing anything.
What do you mean? I'm missing the Mulan remake, the best movie of all time.
Yes, you're missing the same shot appearing 5 times.
Okay, progress check.
It's helping me learn about mastering my inner chi.
50 minutes into the original movie, we had reached the decimated village. Oh, what?
Well, speaking of which, time for the village to be decimated.
No, Trevor, stop willing shit into existence.
Whoa, okay then.
What is the... Wait, is this the battle from the beginning?
What?
I assume that this is the village being...
Oh my god! Literally Blue's Big City Adventure. What? You
90 degrees. Okay, Trevor, Blue's Big City
Adventure. What? You fucking what? Okay, Indiana Jones blanket. What the fuck is this? Yeah, you can't defeat me. I have the power of cloth on my side. Why?
It's like Sonic Unleashed. Extendable arms.
And when we cut back here...
What is tone? Just go, go, go.
Breakneck speed, while also adding more minutes to the movie.
We could apply a major patch to this movie if we just get anybody else to edit it together. We could make some significant repairs.
True.
Huh.
Get it?
Get it? Get it? Because she's not being truthful?
I don't get it. Can you explain?
Yeah, it's gonna be the whole thing about the movie. Just gotta embrace your magic bullshit power.
You know, I feel like this shouldn't be weighing on your consciousness because the reason why you're doing this is to save your father's life, so I don't know that...
Yeah, you know what? I should tell them so they kill me.
Yeah, I should die later.
I don't think she would ever volunteer that information. It's just dumb that she's having second guesses about, oh, I'm not being truthful.
Alright, you know what? You're right. Keep that in mind for later.
Come into town. There's something that weighs heavily on my heart.
No! No!
Are you just gonna
no!
tell
No!
I actually thought it was gonna happen like 30 minutes from now.
I was like...
What?
What? Why?
Did Mulan just forget why she's even out here in the first place?
I guess she kind
Why
of
would
forgot.
she ever even attempt to volunteer that information?
Yeah.
Anyway, remember how in the movie we
Wait,
got
we're
this,
just...
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Here?
Also, it looks
What?
like just a theater
It's just
set.
fast travel.
This looks
bullshit.
terrible.
We're at the prop room.
In the original movie, we criticized the fact that it took them forever to notice that the burnt village was in front of them. But you know what? It's secondary to the fact that it's a brilliant juxtaposition of the upbeat song contrasted against the decimated village. That was a really impactful tonal shift that really struck a chord with people. Just having it cut jarringly from Mulan almost about to confess her secrets in what's supposed to be a comedic scene to that, and then it gets worse because that scene that we just watched lasted like less than a minute, so there's no time to sit in it. But also they were talking over in the original. It was all just showing you the environment, showing you all the deceased corpses, the slow reveal shots of looking over the hill to see everything. You don't need...
They didn't know how to do the juxtaposition, so they just cut.
Does that mean that, like, the commander guy doesn't die in this one?
They have no idea why the original movie worked. None. Oh, and also the emotional value of having the doll there, they just didn't even try that. They didn't try.
And you know, the memorial for...
Yep. All that's...
I guess they changed a lot of things.
You gotta understand that they cut out Li Shang.
And replaced with this, like, blank of wood. But then again, so is everyone.
God, these are literally just, like, cardboard cutout. It's like gingerbread men, cookie cutter characters.
Waffles, your headphones broke. Consider yourself lucky.
Yeah, you don't need to hear this.
We'll fight for each other. Except for you, Yao. I might take the opportunity to kill you myself.
Okay, is that a
Her
threat?
laugh isn't as annoying as theirs.
It was a little joke.
Little bit bent, or because funny.
The acting's so awful, I would just think that she actually wants to kill me. Anyway, slow motion.
I know I've said it a million times, I sound like a broken record, I'm sorry, but it keeps doing it, so it keeps pissing me off. The movie has absolutely no grasp of tonal consistency between shots. There's no sense of flowing naturally from one scene to the next, or if you do have a jarring shift, it's with purpose in the original. None of that is here. It's just, it's like they have a bunch of scenes individually, and rather than figuring out how to splice them together seamlessly, they just don't even try. Also, is this the scene? Is this the big battle? Are we already here?
Wait, how are we here when there's like an hour left? We're only a little over halfway.
I'm waiting to show like the mountain.
Actually, yeah. Wait, where is the mountain? Because the whole is that okay?
There it is.
There it
oh my
is.
god!
Yeah.
MCU reveal.
That is literally that's the only reason. That is wait, the mountain's nowhere near them. But that is literally the only reason why that shot is there, to tell the audience, hey, guess what? It's avalanche time.
How could you miss the mountain? It was 3 feet in front of you.
Nah, it's way more than 3 feet.
It's considerably far away from them, which is gonna make me curious as to how the hell this is ever gonna work.
Oh, you will see.
Oh no.
That is...
What was that?
They're obviously not. That's the fakest. Are you kidding me?
What the fuck was that?
Okay, leave. Go back. Go back. Go around. Turn around. Leave. It's obviously you fell for the most obvious trap in the world. Go around. Turn around. Turn.
Oh no!
Turn.
You can just do limbo. Turn limbo under the
round.
arrows.
Leave.
How low can you go? How low can you go?
Leave.
Why are you still chasing them?
Oh my god, they all do this. They just get off the horse, like trip over the sand, and then...
Dude, none of the horses are getting hit by these.
Can you...
Matrix.
What the fuck?
Yeah, of course they're gonna run away. Because you should have done that from the beginning. They're smart. Why would you ever challenge this?
I'll climb up the mountain. I'll ride my horse up the mountain. I'm riding my horse up the mountain.
Is she chasing them alone?
Yep.
She has her chi. She'll be fine.
Did she just try to follow them here?
It's a Skyrim reference.
She was like, alright, clearly I lost them.
Where are we?
Help my friends.
Oh my god!
Oh no, it's the evil bird.
It's literally the owl from Ocarina of Time.
God, the editing sucks my ass.
Yeah.
You're a witch, am I? And who are you?
Who are you?
What?
I don't know your name. I don't know any of these villains' names.
Of course you're going to lose this. Her chi is stronger than yours.
Your deceit weakens you. It poisons your chi.
Soldier in the Emperor's Imperial Army!
Then you will die, pretending to be something you're not.
Or she will die by revealing the secret.
She is saving her father's life, you worthless salt lick! It is actively detrimental to her for her to reveal her true identity. Although I say that, but then I remember nothing ever happens to her at any point in this movie for trying to use her chi. Anytime she revealed her chi while she was in Mulan form, she faced no consequences. Also, did she leave? She left without checking that Mulan actually died? Come on! And of course there's a goddamn narrator for this.
God. It's like a documentary, Trevor. There's a narrator.
God.
Mulan lived for no reason whatsoever.
Why would you not check to confirm the kill? That's the most basic...
No, she actually did check, and she was dead, but then her chi brought her back to life. She's on to her 3rd life.
Damn, wouldn't it be funny if the thing that made her live was pretending to be a guy because it was the fucking bandages that saved her life?
Oh, fuck, come on!
The peacock!
Rises from
Piss
the ashes.
off with the goddamn... Either have Mushu here or don't. Stop they do this so often. With almost everything that they cut from the original, they have this weak-ass halfway solution where they kinda have it, but they kinda don't, instead of just committing all the way. It's so dumb.
Does this right?
Oh my god, Waffles is back. Hi. You sound heavily distorted.
Stop.
What?
Movie, stop.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't need armor.
She's taking off her armor?
I don't need armor.
Why would you?
I don't need armor.
I got the power of chi.
It's only holding me back.
Yeah.
That armor is like a family heirloom. It's her dad's armor. You're just gonna throw it away?
Yeah, here's my dad's heirloom. Yeet.
What the
Here's my dad's family heirloom. Yeet.
Oh my god!
Yes,
come on!
She's gonna come home. The dad's gonna be like, "Where the fuck is my stuff?" Oh, I just threw it off of my
This
horse.
direction is so bad that even the shots where they focus on the character are blurry on the character they are focusing on.
Bro, they're fighting like they're in a Call of Duty lobby, man.
Yeah, literally.
See some more.
They're NPCs.
She's so perfect. She doesn't even need armor. Oh no! She avoided our attacks with a sword. She's a witch. That's actually. Oh my god.
What? You can. What? But what?
What is this fucking bootleg hootie?
She can literally do anything. She just summoned an army of birds.
Keep that in mind for later, by the way. She can turn into multiple of these fucking things.
You're telling me you can't use your chi?
Oh,
they have a trebuchet? Where did the fuck?
Hey, Trevor, what do you think they're gonna do with the trebuchet?
Oh no, 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 no!
She's gonna kick the ball!
You are not!
Oh, that's...
Oh, okay, wow, okay.
How could you miss?
Damn, you guys sure seem to be pinpoint accurate with that trebuchet.
Yeah, literally, like, actual down to the fucking coordinates.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no.
Of course.
Just casual murder in the background. I mean,
Oh, no, we have different
How is she?
armor now.
Where is she going?
Family heirloom just dropped.
God.
Where is she going?
She's
what?
teleporting everywhere.
She literally teleported behind them.
She just teleported behind them.
What is this?
She just teleported behind them.
Not wait. What?
Behind you?
But you
also,
did they just
I guess
fake out
she
avalanche?
includes teleporting. Oh yeah.
Fake out avalanche.
You're gonna just. Oh my god.
I know. Let's
teleport.
Let's give it a bit.
Oh, you're no. Oh my god. They're
turning it for her.
They're turning the entire thing around. Are you fucking kidding me?
They are blind and stupid.
Why would you do that? Why would you turn the entire trebuchet around to kill one soldier? And watch, I guarantee you, it's gonna miss horribly. It's gonna hit the fucking mountain. It went right on you. You missed. How could you miss? She was 3 feet in front of you.
How do you
I
miss?
wanna die.
She was free in front of you.
That's what I said.
How could you miss?
Everyone's screaming. Also, get out of the way.
Run!
For you, moron.
What the?
Okay. That thing, it had
just committed.
Dude, the horse can teleport too!
Just perfect. Okay, the trebuchet had perfect accuracy until that exact moment when they missed her by 1,000,000 miles and hit the avalanche, or hit the mountain, which they only did because they decided to try to kill one soldier.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's like going all out on one guy.
Shoot with an explosive thing.
To the clown who made this movie, you do not get to hide behind the shield of, we wanted to have a more serious tone that feels like it could actually be real.
Look at how serious this is. That guy got crushed by a wave.
Dead.
You do not get to hide behind that to distance yourself from the silly animated movie when this is infinitely more outrageously cartoonish than anything the original did. Like, you literally gave Mulan superpowers.
It actually looks like they're just in a foam pit right now. This is a bubble bath.
She's riding her horse through an fuck off! What do you mean?
Riding a horse?
Okay, I'd like to remind you guys of the original where she was actively fighting to try to keep the horse above water. She was not riding it through. If it's that shallow, then how did it wipe anybody out?
Yeah, Trevor, can we go back to when the horse was being lifted by the rope? Can we go back to the Halcyon days?
Holy shit, that
is terrible, but hilarious at the same time.
You were right. This makes the original movie look very, very good in comparison.
That was worse than anything in the Lion King 2019 remake. Anything.
Was it?
Even the shits?
Yes. Yes.
Are
even
you
the
sure
shits.
about that, Trevor? I would rather watch that 1,000,000 times over than the shit.
Oh no, he died. Oh well. Way more fish in the sea and all that.
Why do they even have a trebuchet where there's no castles or structures?
Just a random trebuchet in the middle.
Where do they come from?
Like, obviously they eventually had structure lights where they put their shields together, but they didn't know that in advance, and there was no reason for them to suspect that was going to be a problem. And also,
Trevor,
how the hell did you survive?
Trevor, meanwhile in the 1700s, what, do you think a trebuchet is just going to fall from the sky?
Remember I feel like I said it 1,000,000 times, but do you remember in the original where they actually showed them take cover behind the rock, thus explaining how they were able to survive? There's just no such explanation here. There's 42 minutes left. How? How?
42.
Okay, guys, an hour and 12 minutes into the original movie, the climax was happening. What can they possibly do?
Alright, so just to confirm, the witch is like still there, right?
I don't know what happened to the witch.
Deceit is my shame.
Commander, what is the punishment assigned to this imposter?
Expulsion.
I would rather be executed.
What? Okay.
Yeah, the good.
You should
good
kill
dialogue.
yourself. Nah.
I mean, I would rather.
She
be
really just
executed
wants
right
to
now.
die. She becomes self-aware. Sorry.
There was actually a reason in the original why they didn't execute her, because she saved Shang's life.
She did save all of them here, but they didn't see that, so... And no way they would have believed, oh yeah, I just teleported behind them and convinced them to fire the trebuchet into the mountain.
They have no idea what she did, whereas in the original, it was like they directly understood exactly what Mulan did. So Shang specifically is cognizant of the fact that it's only because of her that he was still alive.
Oh no, cry.
Oh, well, here's the witch again.
Oh my...
That's a lot of birds.
Why? Just...
It's Mulan from the future. It's Mulan from the future, guys.
Time travel.
Time traveling ball pit. Time traveling avalanche.
We are the same.
Oh, that's my God.
You and I.
Piss
We
off.
are so different, you
We are
and
not
I.
so different, you and I.
We're not so different, you and I.
Oh my God. You know, if that's really the case, you don't need to actually say it.
There's better be like 20-minute credits.
Together we will rule an entire galaxy of robots.
The coward will take the Imperial City, and your emperor will fall.
Jeez, why would you volunteer this information?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Join me.
Join the dark side.
We'll take our place together. Oh dear God.
I know my place, and it is my duty to fight for the kingdom and protect the emperor.
That wasn't what she was concerned about in the original.
Yeah.
Mulan's character wasn't.
Hey,
Okay,
here's the team
that
again.
actually. Okay, so in the
Phoenix is the worst character.
in the original movie, she wasn't some patriotic legend who was like, I know my place, I must fight to serve my country and protect the emperor. The only reason she did any of that was to protect her family and her friends. And which is why, at the end of the movie, when she was offered a chance to work for the emperor as a full-time, like, she turned down the job, because she didn't want that. Also, so surely they wouldn't believe her, right? Because it's like, hey, the evil witch told me exactly what their plan is. They'd be like, yeah, sure she did. And even if she did, why would we trust that? And why would we ever believe that she would give us anything resembling trustworthy information?
So he can sneak into the Imperial City and kill the emperor.
Only a foolish man listens to someone whose very existence is a lie.
What?
She's not real. She's a fictional character.
They were wrong by free moment.
Shut up.
Too late, I already said it.
I believe Mulan.
Oh my God, I believe her. I believe her.
I am
believe.
Spartacus.
I believe. This is like a car
Dost
commercial.
thou believe
I believe.
thou
And then I
fear?
believe. And I believe in her. And I believe in her. All right, and I guess I have to believe in her too.
When Mulan showed up at the celebration at the end and she said the bad guy was back, they didn't believe her. You know why? Because she had no evidence to prove that they were back, and of course they wouldn't believe her, because in what dimension does it make any sense for them to have survived the avalanche? So of course, until they see that burst out of the dragon parade float thing, do they believe her? Because that makes sense. Here, they have even less of a reason, because the intel is coming from the witch, and yet they just believe her immediately, without any evidence.
Why is the Phoenix here? It's just, hey, remember the character that isn't in this movie? What?
Wow, really?
Wow, great distraction.
I guess there were no people at the top of the wall?
Nope.
Okay.
Why is your security so crap?
Okay, oh, also, I like to add that they cannot be consistent in calling this either a kingdom or either a kingdom or an empire. They have done both. No, there's a distinct difference in what kind of monarch is in charge there. You have an emperor for the empire and a king for the kingdom, while they say that this country is a kingdom and they have an emperor.
I like how they show that guy like moving his hands like all evil-like. Very subtle there. Also, I guess she just knew where the second in command was.
Also, wait, so why would they let her lead? They not only believe her, but they let her lead the army. Like, come on!
Yeah, if only we had armor.
They specifically said she is the best fighter of all of them, therefore she has to now lead their group.
But it doesn't make any sense that they would have believed her enough for this army thing to happen in the first place. It's so stupid!
No, absolutely not.
Wear armor, you bitch. Wait, are they walking down?
Yeah, they're running down the walls. Just sticky glue boots.
I mean, they already established that they could climb walls, so
running down
It's still
walls?
stupid. Yeah, like, don't run down the... It doesn't make any... There's no reason to... Why? What do you... Why did you need to do that? Fancy-ass backwards crossbow bow and arrow shot thing.
It's a trademark.
That's so realistic, man. Come on.
I liked how we still have half an hour left.
It's more than that still. It's half an hour and 1 minute.
I know.
And 40
seconds. What the fuck? That's a lot of arrows you shot there.
God, stop with the blanket!
Is it carpet made out of titanium?
Stop with the magic blanket!
Magic carpet? No, magic cloth.
Fair fight. How did you convince my chancellor to betray me? That was not your chance. Now!
Really walked into the most obvious trap in the world, huh? Okay, you could have run, you could have moved, you could have moved, you could have moved, you could have... Why? What? Oh my god!
This editing.
Oh, so you don't want a stronger army? Okay then.
Oh my god, this. Very enclosed space, don't you think?
This is actually just like a video game boss fight. Guy with ball and chain and enclosed.
Slow motion.
Stop running on the
walls!
walls!
What's the point of that?
When she can run, of course!
Dude, it's Call of Duty Black Ops 3!
Of course she can run on the walls!
She jumped, she jumped a bit and then went back to the wall. What is gravity?
Well, I mean, all the other soldiers can also walk on the wall, so at least they are consistent.
I don't care!
Rules.
Terrible. Wow, that barely missed me.
Why would you lock them in there?
I mean, he asked her, but like, why?
Well, I guess they are now destined to die.
Your Majesty.
Did you not look before you...
Did you not see? Look up. Look up. It's obviously not him. You... Can you do even a single thing right?
A woman leading a man's army.
We are the same.
Shut up.
They accept you, but they will never accept me.
Boo-hoo. You kill people.
She snaps and eliminates half the population.
God, I hope so. Please let that be the case. Oh my... I hate this stupid bird.
See ya.
God, dude, this is like actually just like bootleg Hootie.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not. You are not. You are not. No, you are not. No, you are not. You are not keeping up with the fucking
chicken man.
It's the payoff with the chicken.
But the chicken couldn't fly. The bird can fly.
Chicken. She's gonna start flying with the cheese.
You are absolutely not going to keep. You are not going to match the pace of the bird on foot. You are not doing that.
But Trevor, the cheeky. The
chicken. She's gonna start cloud running.
Oh my god.
What is she doing? Yeah, you're not catching her.
She's gonna bring out a paraglider.
Wait, don't tell me she's just gonna find the villain of the movie because while she was following the birds, she just happened to see them. Don't tell me that's what's gonna happen.
Who will come to save you? Oh my god.
He's doing the thing where the villain monologues to buy the hero some time.
I'm sorry to say this. This is literally Mario movie moment. Who is gonna stop me?
Now who is gonna stop me?
It's just a generic line.
Yeah, I know, but it's the same amount of stupid.
A woman leads their army, and she's no scorned dog.
She can literally fly. She doesn't need armor.
Is she? Really? It's all it took is just seeing that a woman was in charge of the army and suddenly she's just like, oh, I guess that- wait, what?
Oh my god.
What?
Why? She jump on the arrow. Jump up the arrows.
No! Whoa!
What the?
She can turn into a billion birds.
You could turn into a million of them! Why would you do that?
Women in this movie just want to die, I guess.
Dude, Mulan could have just grabbed that with her hands with her chi powers.
She needs to sacrifice herself to make her bear to have meaning.
With all the shit you did with your magic, why would
just shoot another arrow?
Well, that's not the
yeah. Also, did he just forget? Like, did he stop paying attention to her? Did he just assume the first arrow killed Mulan? What are we doing?
No.
Why do I care?
The camera.
Oh no, the character that murdered a lot of people died. What a terrible turn of events.
Where did he go? He just forgot.
He's fucked up.
We still have 25 minutes.
Let's go. This movie's fire.
Hey, Brooks, can we skip the arc where you tell me it actually wasn't that bad and we just all arrive at the conclusion this is fucking terrible? Can we skip that today?
This is a fire movie, man.
Brooks, it's fire because it burned all of my brain cells.
Great movie, man. Come on.
I am here.
How is this possible? You should be dead, except not, because I didn't even bother to look.
No one confirms the kill. Like, he could have just fired another arrow.
No one ever confirms kills.
Oh, what was that camera angle?
Camera.
Where is everybody?
Hey,
by
look,
the way,
she did the pose.
everyone
the pose
just
from the original
disappeared.
movie.
like remember in the original where it was a really populated situation, so it felt more dramatic and tense. Here, there's no one here.
Also, these things are very stable for just construction support.
Yeah, but at least I'm going to give this movie its first credit. At least it makes sense that this ground actually can break, unlike the roof of the original movie, where it's literally made of paper.
I'd say this one has the opposite problem.
Oh, you gotta levitate it. It's like your lightsaber.
Oh no, the sword!
No, not the family heirloom. Not the family heirloom.
I mean, you didn't care when you threw the armor away, so I don't know why this is any different. Wow, look at that face. Look at. Can you act, please?
Dude, oh my god, look, Minecraft Steve.
Just don't blame her. She has nothing to work with, man. I don't blame her.
Still, though, you lost the family.
Oh, hey, I don't know, man. I've seen some pretty bad movies where the actors are trying their hardest to, like...
Yeah.
First thing to come to my mind is Elizabeth Olsen in Multiverse of Madness. She's trying her ass off.
Hey, look, the Phoenix is back.
Oh my god!
Art and should be taught in every cinema school.
Fuck off!
No, what is this? I'm a bird.
Where did that come from?
Where did that come from, actually?
Why?
Oh, I wonder if someone's gonna cut that rope.
I was gonna say, yeah, who's gonna cut the rope?
You mean that mobile game from like 2013?
Dude, you could literally just jump off and then he would fall off.
Oh, she doesn't have a sword. Just cut it. Cut it and jump. Come on.
Yeah, cut it.
Yeah, or walk closer to the middle so the balance goes off.
Wow, you just did
What the fuck? How did you miss? How are you that? How are you this?
He was 3 feet in front of you!
How are you this shit?
That was like
Why didn't you just cut the fucking rope? No, mew mew.
This guy was there the whole time,
and he doesn't care.
Live Emperor reaction.
He doesn't give a shit.
Oh, also, he's still alive.
He's like, I'm being saved. Cool.
Also, do you have a bow this entire time and you didn't use it? Awesome.
I mean,
don't do this again. Don't come. Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
Oh, you couldn't catch that one, huh? You couldn't catch that one, huh?
Oh my god.
It was just too fast.
I hate this movie.
Yeah, this movie fucking sucks. Brooks.
Whenever did we not hate a remake?
But like, this is next level bad.
Yeah, this is considerably worse.
True. It doesn't even try to be the same movie.
No, it does. That's the worst part. It tries to be the exact same, but it stripped everything about it that made it work.
It tries to be the same while also be different, but it doesn't matter because it's shit. It's shit at everything it does.
If it tried to be the same movie, then it failed miserably because it isn't. It's not even close.
Well, I mean, it is close because it's following the structure it's following the plot structure of the original movie. They just extrapolated all the important details that allow that structure to work. They're following the outline, or like they're following the Schmoop Spark Notes summary of it.
Oh my god, it just cut here.
Wow.
Because
we're gonna have a dance off.
As a reference to the original visual. Speaking of reference to the original visual, this goddamn melody again. The song isn't in the movie. Don't stop using this melody.
Question, do you think in the live chat for this premiere, there's gonna be a bunch of people questioning why Waffles' profile picture suddenly changed?
Maybe.
I don't care. That's like, of all things on my mind right now, that's like number 542.
Well, here's the thing, Avert. I don't care about this terrible movie anymore. I just wanted to, and I'm trying to think of other things to prevent myself from gouging my eyeballs out with the pen I'm currently clicking in my hand.
Sunshine, rainbows, polka dots. Ice cream's pretty good.
Decorator warriors.
Oh my god, there's 19 minutes. I'm assuming there's 10 minutes of credit, so there's 9 minutes left. They took out Mushu. They took out the cricket. They took out the grandma.
What do you mean they took out the... No, they kept him in. Just became a human, I guess.
Yeah.
God, I'm just thinking about the fact that the Little Mermaid remake is happening.
And it's even longer.
I mean, on the bright side, I would rather have no musicals in a movie than have to listen to Scuttlebutt. Wham chicka wham wham chicka wham wham.
Only one person can sing Bow Chicka Bow Wow.
2 people, Phineas and Candace.
There was a teacher at my school who said she hadn't watched Mulan, and I said you should watch it, and she's like, should I watch the original or should I just watch the remake? And I said, no. You don't realize the mistake you're about to make. She was about to watch the remake until I stepped in because fate said, no, she's not watching that shit.
Screenshots taking seconds before disaster.
Yeah, oh, no, I'm gonna save your life.
See, this is now is when you would have put the shot of the rabbit.
Oh, I can't wait to see this incredibly emotional reunion between her family. I'm sure they're gonna be so happy, and we're gonna be able to tell with every ounce of their acting. I can't wait to hear her father's reaction to the fact that she lost his sword, and she consciously chose to throw away his armor.
Hey, look, it's the character. The character that just existed to shift blame. Look at that.
I am matched. What's he like?
Oh. Okay, so... Wow! This movie just keeps getting fucking worse! It turns out that the sister actually has more than one role in the movie. She also exists to be like, hey, if you aren't born with special juju powers like Mulan, then I guess you're just relegated to be matched with a man for the rest of your life. I hate this movie so much.
I love that element. What a great element.
Every single actor sucks. None of them have emoted a single time. Okay, never mind. There you go. There's a single tear roll down her cheek.
Wow. That's probably just like water.
I lost it.
He looks pissed as fuck. He's about to scream at her.
He's so pissed. Dang, he's so pissed right now. His head's gonna blow up. Oh, it's so... Oh, I cannot believe that he's shaking.
He's trying to contain himself. Now he's just trying to convince himself. It's my daughter. She's more important than the sword. Don't worry about the sword. It's fine. It's fine.
Foolish pride drove you away.
Fall again. That'd be funny. Fall again.
Please trip and fall. I'm gonna hug you. Whoa! And
just cut to credits, I swear.
And just cut to the fact that you used the concentration camp to make this movie.
That's the other element of this, is that outside of it being just shit, it's also morally reprehensible because of the circumstances under which it was created, and the circumstances around the actor and what they've supported publicly, and Disney has done nothing to remedy that issue whatsoever, except tiptoe around the problem.
Yeah, besides charge $30 more to watch the movie.
You think in a couple of years they're gonna have that, we know this is offensive, the little notification.
Oh, wouldn't that be ironic? If the original was clear, but this one... Oh.
Here to discipline Mulan, you have to get past me.
Oh, sorry, are you the one who fell in front of me at the beginning of the movie? I think I'll be alright.
Yeah, also, I see you don't have a sword or armor.
All I gotta do is get through you, huh? Well.
Achoo! Alright, I got through you.
Do.
Dang, Trevor doing Majora's Mask jingle.
So surely she's not gonna accept that, right?
Yeah, thanks for reminding me of good things.
I'd accept that. That's a badass.
I mean, you say she's not gonna accept that. Well, if you were judging by her character, she should have accepted it before. But in terms of the themes of the movie, obviously she's not gonna accept it.
To join our greatest decorated warriors as an officer in the Emperor's Guard.
She wouldn't do that. Mulan would not do that.
But this isn't Mulan we're talking about.
No, oh my god damn it, man. You've tainted Ace Attorney.
The girl became a soldier.
Yeah, she became a soldier. Okay.
Stop with this awful narration.
And the leader became a legend.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Credits. Alright, you can go rant. I'm out of here.
Holy shit. Okay.
I'm out of here. Bye-bye.
That was...
See you.
I don't care what any of you say. That was considerably worse than The Lion King 2019.
Yes.
Well, let's not be so hesitant.
I still hate The Lion King 2019 more, but this is definitely like the worst.
If only they were in the
song?
movie.
What's that? That's unrealistic.
That final decision, they very heavily imply that she's going to accept the job as a part of the Emperor's Guard. The whole point of the original was that she didn't take the job. She wanted to spend time with her family. That was way more important to her than any status or reward that the Emperor gave to her. That's why the focus of the scene was the reunion with her father. That was the whole point of her coming back home. Here, they barely even acknowledged the fact that she reunited with her father, and it was all on that final offer the Emperor gave her. Like, the whole point of her character is she wanted to prove she was strong and capable, and she wanted to protect her friends and her family. That was the whole... God, did you fuckers even watch the original movie? You know something? At least The Lion King 2019 had the echoes of the songs from the original. This had nothing except the exact same melody played over and over and over again. Oh my god.
And yeah, Reflection is a great song, but I don't want to hear its melody over and over again throughout the film. Especially if the song is not going to be there.
Fuck
off.
If you would ask me before we watched Lion King 2019 which of these two would be worse, I would have told you Mulan by a landslide victory. Then we watched Lion King 2019 again, and I'm like, well, I don't know. That's a really low bar to clear, because it's so shit. But then we've watched it, and I'm like, oh wow, it actually was worse. Considerably worse.
The Lion King remake falls from the bar into the sand, and then you go to the Mulan remake, and instead of falling into the sand, it falls into a freaking hole into the sand 10 kilometers deep, where no one can ever escape.
I'd say it goes to the core of the earth, but
I have nothing positive to say about this movie. Actually, nothing.
Is this the part where I say this movie was the best movie I've ever seen?
I was gonna say that, well, at least the camera was in focus, but actually some of the time it wasn't.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Brooks, what do you think of Mulan 2020?
I don't think you want to hear it, man.
Wait. Suggested by the narrative poem, The Ballad of Mulan. Not even inspired, adapted, just suggested.
Oh, wait. Where's the part where they put in the thank you to the place?
I think it's at the very end.
Later. Is that Reflection?
You don't get to do this shit. You don't get to just pilfer selective pieces. You don't get to walk the line between having the music and not having the music.
Oh, but they do.
You can't pretend like you're better than the music and saying, well, people don't break out in a song at war. You can't do, and that doesn't even justify the Reflection song not being there.
Also, this sounds awful too, by the way.
Since when has the live action remake song ever
sounded?
This
doesn't sound that.
A Whole New World from Aladdin, whatever the hell they played in the Lion King 2019.
Well, obviously A Whole New World is worse, but can we talk about the trebuchet again? Like, holy shit.
Oh my god, that battle scene was the worst part of the entire... I don't even know. There's too... So, the fact that the trebuchet is even there, the fact that it's pinpoint accurate until it's not, the fact that they all unanimously decided to turn the trebuchet around, they turned the entire trebuchet around to kill one soldier, and then
to be fair, they thought that they were... she used the helmets, like, to pretend that there were more hiding behind the rock.
That was a better
They thought there were... It was more than one, but still. Just 5 arrows out.
Turning the trebuchet around for people you can't see, yeah.
It's the dumbest decision I've ever heard of.
Saying that you're removing stuff for realism's sake and then having this be the final fucking product, how fucking dare you? How dare you?
We have made no attempt to conceal the fact that the original has a very flimsy script in some capacity, but holy hell, it makes infinitely more sense than this pile of shit. The worst logical error in the original is trounced by even the least problematic logic issue with this movie. Trounced, I say.
3 minutes in, it was already worse.
Literally 3 minutes in. And that's including the opening logos.
I love how all the songs that could have been in the movie are now in the credits.
So now I'm wondering, are they just gonna sing Reflection again, but now in Chinese? You know, I can only take so much Reflection in a single span of 2 hours.
But you see, Gugonic, it makes sense because they played this song multiple times in the movie, so now they need to do it twice in the credits.
I like how the Disney executives or whoever the fuck approves the movies, just watch this and they're like, yeah, that's good.
Do they think that the executives even watch it?
No.
They just throw money at it. It'll be fine.
Who approves this? I wonder.
I don't know.
Also, ironic that they didn't have, Chinese audio, but they had the song in Chinese.
I don't get it.
Bro, that's so good. I fucking can't.
Honestly, I have no energy to say anything else. I feel like
there's too...
said so much.
Yeah, no, I feel like the life force has been sucked out of me watching this movie.
I'm literally just waiting for the thing to show up.
One of the worst films that's ever been made. By far. There is literally, this might sound hyperbolic, but I really mean it when I say that there was nothing redeemable about this movie. Nothing. Both in the context of itself and the surrounding meta of its production. There's nothing about it that's redeemable. I hate this and everything it stands for.
So many people involved in the making of this fucking piece of shit. I wish most of the people involved in this movie went out to make better stuff and live better lives.
Probably just made the next Disney live-action remake. I'd be surprised if they jumped on The Little Mermaid after this.
That's an interesting thing you just said there.
Wait.
Oh, wait, here it comes. Get ready. There it is. Where is it?
Where's the thing?
There it is. There it is.
What is it?
My fucking god.
Oh, Jesus.
What was it? Wait, I missed it.
There. Oh, optimized for IMAX theaters, huh? That's a turning red moment.
Alright, I'm done watching this. I can't.
I mean, we're all done watching this.
It's a little...
I mean, the movie's over now,
I feel like I would have been better off playing Satisfactory.
Hey, Brooks, you know what? I gave you the choice. You didn't have to take along. You could have gone and done whatever you wanted. You just did.
I could have.
But...
Oh... But I had nothing to do. I should have found something to do.
So,
it's over.
Before we go, shout out to GamerKid64 for basically predicting that we were going to watch this the moment we started recording the commentary.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
You did it. You did it.
Aladdin and Lion King did not leave me this devoid of emotion. This is completely sapping to play. I hated from the 3 minutes in and it already lost me. I was already furious. And then the more I saw of how it was all handled and what they were trying to accomplish, the more it pissed me the hell off. I hated every frame of this movie.
We love to hear that.
I also hated every frame of this movie.
You know what? I thought it was a great movie.
I thought that we should take Brooks, just strap him to the front of some truck, let it drive off. That's what I thought.
I rated 3 tied up Brookses out of 5.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure to comment chi in the comments below. Otherwise, you will have no worth or value to this planet.
Yeah, if there's one takeaway we can all learn from Mulan 2020 is that if you aren't born with the special chi powers, then you're worthless and you're just destined to marry someone, and that's all that your life will be good for, according to Mulan 2020.
Unless you were to comment the word chi in the comments.
I can't believe people praise this as an example of empowerment. It's like, why?
Do they? Who does that? Who does that? What two buffoons?
This had like a 70 whatever score, critic score. What? How many were those bought? I don't tend to legitimately think people are bought, but after watching this,
they're all 6 out of 10.
But that's still like 5 too high. What?
Disney's 2020 Mulan gathers greater focus on female empowerment and self-acceptance.
Okay.
Mulan, reimagining the Disney classic through a visual language of female empowerment.
What's empowering about you need to have the magic in order to matter?
Also,
I can't take this anymore. We need to end this shit before I...
Anyway, in summary, dishonor on your whole family, dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow,
dishonor on your cow, on you. Dishonor on your whole filmmaking team. Dishonor on Disney. I got to the part in the credits too. Oh my god.
Yeah, dishonor on the concentration camp.
And on that note, I'm gonna go have a snack. I'm gonna go... You know what? I might just watch the original Mulan again. I already saw it just very recently, but I might watch it again because I hate this movie so fucking much. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it certainly isn't gonna be watching this again. Does anyone have any closing thoughts before I end this recording and jump out a window?
I said it. Dishonor.
I am going to go walk up a wall and then jump off of it.
So imagine Mulan if she kicked a baby.
Alright, that's our cue to end this.
Why did I stay up for this until 1:32 a.m.?
Because you hate yourself. That's why we do any of this, because we get a sadistic, masochistic pleasure out of watching terrible, terrible films. We need to... Whatever we watch next, it's gotta be good. We need to watch something good next.
I don't care if only the movies we're going to watch are all good. All of them. I don't want any pile of shit. Thank you.
Are you sure? Little Mermaid is like right around the corner.
You're demanding too much from
Little Mermaid is right around the corner.
Which is why I don't want to watch a current movie.
We have a ways to go before we get to Little Mermaid. We'll be alright.
And I said, bwam, chicka, bwam, bwam, chicka, bwam.
Alright, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time and hope to catch you all soon for whatever it is you decide to watch next. Goodbye.